It is time for match number 2 of our blue bracket here in round 1. Blue Scuti coming off his victory at the Lone Star Open Championship in Austin, Texas, looking to get through Sodium, but Sodium says, I don't know, man. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both players rollers from the United States of America. Their PBs, as I have them on display here, are as of the beginning of the month. If they have changed, then I don't have that reflected here. So I always do these slides or those info bugs at the beginning of the month. They're not dynamic. So yes, we just got off of our classic Tetris Monthly Lone Star weekend with our Open Championship and our DAS Championship. Close your ears if you don't want to hear any spoilers. Okay, you've been warned. Blue Scuti was the winner of that event. We will have that up on YouTube for those who have just been spoiled. We'll have that up at some point in the near future. So Scuti now the winner of 2 CTM major events, including a CTM Masters event and a Lone Star event. Sodium, a fixture in the classic Tetris community, has won several of our lower tier events like Challengers and so forth. Looking to pick up a first ever Masters event. I think Sodium was away from CTM for a while, has come back, gone away and come back. So has come back stronger. Sodium, I think, on the short list of players who I think, sort of the best players who have never won a Masters event, who will probably win one at some point. And Sodium holding out for that bar and getting it, bringing that piece back for another dirty Tetris, and really just wasting like one burn with that T placement. That is crazy. Avi with the $50 contribution. Thank you so much, Avi. What a crazy sequence from Sodium. I mean, I can't say that I've ever seen that exact kind of sequence from someone before. That was crazy looking. I'm gonna have to go watch that again. It's almost like low-key clip it and ship it. Wow. That was kind of nuts. Brain too big, really. We're gonna have to start measuring cranium size and matching people up by cranium size. Yes, I know. We got to start up Lightspin Media again. I do miss it. J Dahl with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. And K9 watching Tetris with 3, 2, 1 countdown bit says go Sodium go. Thank you very much, K9. True. K9 really making the point here that there is no correlation between cranium size and Tetris ability. I mean, for example, look at Kingsman. Kingsman, giant head. And yet, 430 here for Sodium, 384 for Blue Scuti. Arbaro says, Kingsman kind of weirdly cracked lately, though. True. That's true. He has won 4 CTM community tournaments in, a couple hundred tries. So I guess that's something. I have won 0. 501 for Sodium, 456 for Blue Scuti. The winner will face Miles in the top 8. Oh, Arbaro says he finally got promoted to CTL, so now he's playing his own event. Imagine making an event that you yourself can't even play in. Right? Oh, all right. Yes, Miles. Miles does not have anything to do with sand or any other type of small minerals played in any fashion or at all. Just to let you know. He is now and has never been associated with any small little particulate rocks that you may find on beaches. Tetris for Sodium. He is into 20 at 649. 559 for Blue Scuti. What about Gravel Dr. Mario? Will you start playing Gravel Dr. Mario? 615 for Blue Scuti. 700 for Sodium. There's a Tetris Sodium 726. There should be a Gravel Dr. Mario. This Das Masters capped at 16 people. There, it was for the first month. It was capped at 16. So now the Das, whatever you want to call it, we have 3 different layers below it. I have no idea how we're going to stream it. I can't afford to stream it. So we might just, I don't know, we might restream it. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to handle it during this trial period. We'll figure it out. But we have committed to doing 3 more levels below for August. And we'll see how that goes. 844 for Sodium, 806 for Blue Scuti. Blue Scuti here up near the top of the board, but this is where he kind of lives. You know, if you go back to some of his performances in CTWC, like his top 8 finish in 2023, he kind of lives up here. I just have a memory of him always being up at that part of the board, messing around, uncovering little snarls and stuff right around that part of the board. 995 here for Sodium, 921 for Scuti, Tetris for Scuti, 954, 996 for Sodium. There's a Tetris for Sodium. He's got the max out 829 here on 27. Pace is pretty even though. Scuti back by 9 lines. He's got the max out now. He's 5 lines behind and 13,000 points behind. So these paces are pretty darn even. There's Tetris for Sodium, B04. That's a 1.1 million. A means 1 million. B means 1.1 million. And Sodium is into 29 at B11. We'll see what he can do here post 29. We know what Scuti can do. Sodium with a Tetris, B85. Getting pieces left and right, bringing this stack down. Able to get pieces to the left pretty easily. Gonna fill in that second column and bring this down. Long bar into the long bar hole down the right side for Scuti. And he's gonna bring this whole stack down. B76 for Scuti, C09 for Sodium. Scuti now getting set up for Tetris and gets it. C15 temporarily there. He was in the lead. Sodium trying to build up for one. No, he's just gonna take a double down that right side for safety. That left side was not looking great. Didn't want to trap himself over there. Still has a small lead over Scuti. Scuti looking to get set up. He is set up, gets a Tetris over Scuti. C71. And he is in the lead. Sodium trying to find a way to get another Tetris here. And Scuti setting up. He's set up again. He's bringing it down to safety, though. When you got a bad left. Oh, but he's going to get another Tetris here. D25. There's one for Sodium. C95. Sodium ahead by, you know, a few lines. He's got extra pieces on the board here. Those will clear away for a dirty Tetris for Sodium. D42. That right side could be a problem for Sodium. Oh, wow. Is he going to squirt that piece over? And he's going to uncover that right side. He's waiting on the bar. Crazy cleanup for Sodium. Where is the... Well, he doesn't need the bar now. E29 for Scuti. And Sodium just needs something down that right side, but it's getting droughted and just needed to get something down there for Burns and just can't do it. But crazy survival for Sodium. Oh, my word. Scuti is good in game number 1, but I'm just so impressed with the survival for Sodium. My word. F44 here for Blue Scuti. Looking to maybe get one more. He's going to need a Tetris and more. There's the more. Now just needs the Tetris. And there's the Tetris for the rollover for Scuti. Oh, my goodness. Game number 2, 3, 2, 1 Tetris. When is Blue Scooter playing? He'll be playing next week. No, they couldn't deliver my Amazon package. What? Now I'm very upset. Why couldn't you deliver it? Amazon. They couldn't get into... They were late. They were running late. And they couldn't... I was very upset. I ordered a couple books. I ordered a new headset. And now I'll have to wait tomorrow. Can you believe having to wait till tomorrow? Lucas says Amazon couldn't deliver because these players will deliver. Well, these players might be delivering, but I don't see my books in my headset. I know. Can you imagine? I have to wait till tomorrow for a book I don't really plan on reading until another week or two. Oh, that's true. I guess Lapis could just bring him to me. He knows where I live. Sodium just trying to bring this stack down. People still read, imagine. Physical, actual books. Well, I finally want to get around to reading the Siskel and Ebert biography. So I ordered that. It's called Opposable Thumbs. And I also want to have a physical copy of it because they're kind of personal heroes of mine. So I like to have that. And then my favorite baseball player growing up just wrote an autobiography. And I am very keen to read that because he's kind of a private person. So, and that is Dwight Evans, Red Sox player. 283 for Sodium, 247 for Blue Scuti. All right, Sodium, I'm going to tuck that J piece in. Nice adjustment to make room for the S piece. And Sodium trying to figure this out, just kind of maybe over adjusting in a way, or just kind of getting trolled pieces wise, but spending a lot of time here. Some extra burns. All right, that's a good one. That's a good one. And finally, one line away from getting out of it gets a well-timed long bar. Tetris for Sodium 365. The only Red Sox player you don't hate is Dustin Pedroia. Now, why would you hate an entire history of players except for one? Like, you know, I'm a Red Sox fan, and we have a rivalry with the Yankees, but I don't like hate every Yankee player. 433 Sodium, 390 for Blue Scuti. I don't even hate the Yankees. They're a great organization. I just don't want them to win. 433 Sodium, 413 Blue Scuti. Vandy, what's your favorite CTM mod? Poyo asks. Well, obviously it's Poyo. Tetris Sodium 503, 459 for Blue Scuti. He's going to Tetris 482. Is Renz a moderator? Wait, how did that happen? Oh, man. I'm going to have to review all of our hiring policies. Oh, my word. What a mess. I mean, Twitch mod, though. Everyone's a Twitch mod. $555 for Sodium, $574 for Scuti now in the lead, and Sodium's board up high, just 6 lines away from the 19 transition. This is a bit concerned Froge here. And now just 2 away, and I don't know what Sodium's gonna do. This is a mess. And he's gonna transition up to 19, super high. Let's see, he's playing like 19-8 or something, and it looks like he might bring this down. I mean, let him bring it down, please. Just let him bring it down. He's going to uncover the right side. Let's get a bar. I mean, give this kid a bar. He deserves it. He uncovers again. The game not giving a bar. This is some kind of fraud or something going on here. This is not fair. And Sodium going to top out at 580, and Scuti is good in game number 2. That is not fair at all. Dude was playing like 19-8 or whatever, cleared it down, was Tetris ready several times, and like no bars the entire time. And Scuti is good in a gift from the Tetris gods. GG to you, Scuti. And again, Sodium with the flashes of brilliance. This is why I say this is he's gonna win one of these months. Game number 3, Scuti looking to wrap it up right now. Sodium needs to win to stay in. Let's go. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. I upgraded my TV. I stole one of my Lone Star TVs. Back the one I originally had in my office before I moved to like a little 9-inch screen TV. Now I'm back up to a 13-inch TV, which feels better. And this thing is bright. These are good TVs. I think all the TVs at Lone Star were the same TV except for one. And that's just obsessiveness. Like I just, you know, I just want all of them to be the same. Biggie Cheese says, I'm on a 65-inch TV. Like, oh no, Sodium can't get the double tuck there of the L piece. Is that are you on a flat screen, or do you have a giant projection TV, like an actual old, not, you know, an analog TV? Is that a flat screen? I was playing through I have a retro tink that I use after I split off my NES into the retro tink, which goes into the Elgato capture card. But I was playing with the retro tank directly through my monitor today, and it wasn't bad. It was actually kind of playable. Sodium sets up for the Vits, can't get a long bar quickly, so it just goes to work filling it in with regular old pieces, so no Vits. Vits averted. 127 Sodium, 187 Blue Scuti. Oh God, Chen, ranking the commentators. Please don't rank me on a list of commentators. My self-esteem, it couldn't be lower as it is. I do not want to see a tier list of commentators. 256 for Blue Scuti, 218 for Sodium. Sodium looking for a T. All right, gonna fill in the middle with that T. That's good. Continues to fill in that middle. Needs to take a skim, but no, does not. Gets a Tetris to bring it down. There's a skim. Long bar over Tetris. Blue Scuti 304 through 61. Big pace for Scuti. And there is another one in. So halfway to transition. Scuti at 326. Sodium at 288. Double their scores right now. And that is what they are on pace for a 19 transition. Yeah, I'd put Vandy like maybe 37th. That might be being generous, but... All right, Scuti set up for a Tetris 373. There's one Sodium Tetris 357. I think screen size, I think there can be like too big. Like you got to sit far away. You know, what's actually interesting, you know, when you go to these live events, you can sort of, there are a lot of ways to tell whether someone's experienced or not experienced. I mean, just from their overall demeanor and their, you know, countenance, you can sort of tell. But you can also tell, like all the pros, all the experienced players are sitting a couple of feet from the TV, you know, 2 to 3 feet away, probably 3 feet. And the new players are all like a foot away from the TV, like their face. Like new players who don't know, they just sit so close to these TVs. Pine Scootly says their aura. Yeah, I guess if you want to call it that. All right, Sodium getting a little bit high on the board here. So is Scuti. They each get a long bar. For a Tetris to bring it down. 452 for Sodium. 492 for Blue Scuti through 100 lines. There's a Tetris Sodium. Bro, why does everyone think my name is Pine Scootly? What is it? Well, separate it out. What is it? Why would I even know? Pines cutely? Oh, like you're pining cutely, like you're experiencing limerence or a crush or something. Pines cutely. Got it. $5.68 for Sodium. Well, that's the play. If you add capital letters temporarily until people get it, and then you can change it back, right? So that will guide people. 616 Sodium, 616 Scuti. So basically tied at transition. Oh, Sodium's left side. What can he get over? The answer is nothing. And Sodium is going to top out here. There is really nothing Sodium can do. I don't know how he gets out of it. And he's a major escape artist, but I don't see what he can do. And the answer is nothing, and Scuti is good in game number 3. Scuti will be moving on. Sodium, what the heck? That was, yeah, Sodium says goofy top out. And that was one of the goofiest top outs I've ever seen. But GG Sodium, I mean, flashes of brilliance in these 3 games. Just crazy survival, crazy digs. Ran into some RNG a few times, but I mean, he's got the tools. This is the thing about Sodium. Sodium has got the tools, I think, to take one of these months. So at a certain point, we've already seen it once with Sodium, where he just kind of all of a sudden like leveled up. like evolved, and I think we're gonna have one more evolution for Sodium, and then he's gonna be like unstoppable. So GG Sodium. And we're gonna get our next match ready, and oh my god, it takes so long to get this match ready. Oh my god. Whoops. There it is. Sodium's great. I mean, I don't know. I just think he's got all the tools, and I think he just needs to kind of just put it together, and I think it will sort of happen. Scuti and Miles. It is a little familiar. All right, I'm gonna run an ad real quick, and then I will be back in a moment. We'll watch Scuti mulling this out, and then we'll be back with Scuti and Miles. Oh, I can't run an ad, actually. It won't let me. So I'll be right back. All right, well, just casual 1.2 here on 32. All right, I'll run the ad after the Mullen. How about that? Now, Scout or Marfrem or whoever, does this go into the books as a comp game? I mean, comp ended in this match like 5 minutes ago, you know? It seems like a mega Mullen like this, where the actual competitive aspect of the match is so far in the rearview mirror that it's slightly absurd, you know? There's a rollover for Scuti. There's the 1.7 for Scuti. My word. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.